Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Rose, Cooking with Rose International Cuisine. Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite dishes here in New Orleans. It's called dirty rice. There are many different versions about dirty rice, but this is my family's favorite. And originally, if you talk to a lot of people here from the South, from Louisiana, they make dirty rice with liver. But my family, we're not into liver. I like it, but my family does not like liver, chicken liver, or any kind of liver. So I make mine without. But this is more of a spicy Cajun dirty rice. It is delicious, and you can definitely feed a family with this. This recipe is for 2 cups of rice, and I'm going to use basmati rice, and I'm going to go through all the ingredients right now. 2 days ago, I made some dirty rice for my family. They ate them all. This is what's left of it. We have this little bowl, and it's still delicious 2 days later. Here are the ingredients. We're going to start with spices. For 1 teaspoon, we have paprika. I use smoked paprika. We have cumin and Creole kick seasoning. 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. And then in this little bowl, we're going to have ½ teaspoon ingredients. And they're going to be cayenne pepper, oregano, thyme, and black pepper. Here we have 6 tablespoons of garlic mince. And then I also use 1 beef bouillon, and then 2 bay leaves, and then I have ½ a cup of parsley. And then the main vegetable ingredients, we're going to have 1 cup of onion minced, 1 cup of green bell pepper minced, and then we have 1 cup of celery. And then I also add about 1 cup of red bell pepper, of any combination of colors. I have some yellow, some orange, and some red right here. And I'm going to use 1 pound of ground beef. This is 85% lean and 15% fat. You can use whatever combination you like. And then 1 pound of spicy turkey sausage right here. And then the 2 cups of rice, they've been washed. And then with 2 cups of rice, you're going to need 4 cups of chicken stock. This is homemade chicken stock. I have 4 cups. And then, of course, cooking oil and salt and pepper to taste. And then another trick that I'm going to teach you guys, if let's say you want to make this and try to have this done from start to finish in maybe 40 minutes, then what you want to do is to soak your rice. The rice has been washed. Just soak it in water like that. Let it sit. And then while you're sauteing your beef and doing all these things, the rice will be soaking for a few minutes. So at the end, when you put the rice in, it won't take that long to cook. It will reduce your cooking amount by a few minutes. So that's how we make dirty rice. It's simple and easy. All right, y'all, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to saute the ground beef. So I have here 1 pound of ground beef. I have my pot ready, but medium-high heat. And I'm using this wok, this big wok. It's a wonderful wok to cook so many things in it. All right, the next thing we're going to do is to brown the spicy turkey sausage, also in the same medium-high heat, and you use the same pan. And same thing like the ground beef, you want to break the chunks up and cook it through. And this spicy turkey sausage will give a good, very, very good flavor to our pot of rice. So it didn't take that long, maybe a minute, minute and a half on each, depending on your pot and your fire. Our next step is to saute the vegetables. The meats have been cooked, so we first start with the onion. And in the pot, I added about 3 tablespoons of oil. My meat products were pretty lean, so there was not a lot of oil left, so I added some. So go ahead and put in the onion, celery, green bell pepper, celery, onions, red bell pepper. And saute this until they're just slightly tender, so maybe about 1 or 2 minutes. The vegetables are getting soft, and now it's time to put in all the other dry ingredients, the seasonings, except the Worcestershire sauce. So 6 cloves of garlic, and all our spices. Stir everything in, and this time y'all want to stir this and have everything all well blended and mixed for about 4 to 5 minutes. The vegetables and seasonings have been cooking for about 5 minutes now. It's time to put the rest of the ingredients. So we're going to start with the 4 cups of chicken stock. And I have mine homemade, y'all. You can use store-bought, that's fine. And then the 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, the 1 cup of ground beef, 1 cup of the spicy turkey sausage, and then the soaked rice. When we started, we soaked the rice in water. And by doing this, it will help speed up the cooking process. Pour everything in. That's 2 cups of rice. And I use basmati rice. I like the texture of basmati rice. Give it a stir. And we're going to bring this to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, put the lid on, cover, simmer, and it should be done in about 15 minutes. One thing I forgot to let y'all know is once you put the rice, the meat, everything in and the chicken stock, this is the time to taste for flavor, okay? See if you need more salt, more cayenne pepper, depending on what y'all use. But this is my version. It is absolutely delicious. So let me see. Perfect. I think I'm going to add just a tad bit of salt, because remember, rice is going to expand. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, and that's it. And if you need more salt later, you can always add more to it. It's coming to a boil, and we're going to cover it up, let it simmer. I would say about 15 minutes until the rice is done. The rice has been simmering for about 10 minutes, y'all, and we need to check it because I'm going to put parsley, and so let's take a look. Oh, wow. Oh, this looks so good. I wish you could be in my kitchen right now, smell all this. And look at the rice, it's almost done. By soaking the rice, just for a few minutes, it cuts your cooking time. So, and also y'all, right before we put the lid on and everything, don't forget to put your bay leaves, 2 bay leaves, and the beef bouillon cube. And that's what I did. I just didn't show it to y'all earlier. So now I'm going to put the parsley in. And all you have to do is just stir a little bit. Stir the parsley in. Wish you could be in my kitchen now. Aroma is just out of this world. And then put the lid back on and check every about 5 minutes. With basmati rice and pre-soaked, I would say in about 5, at the most 10 minutes, this whole dish is ready to be served. Hey y'all, the rice has been cooking for about 16 or 17 minutes. So let's see how our dirty rice is looking. Wow, aroma is just out of this world. They look awesome and they look very done to me, but I'm just gonna give it a little taste. Awesome goodness, it's out of this world. This rice is done. So we actually cut the rice cooking about 15 minutes by pre-soaking it. I'm going to go ahead and serve it up. It just has a very nice kick to it. Not overly spicy, but just a nice kick to it and delicious. All the seasonings, the ground beef, the turkey sausage, the onion, celery, bell pepper. Oh, look at that. That's my versions of the Cajun fried rice. And then if you like to, just sprinkle a little bit more parsley. Oh, that's just a little bit too big. No problem. Just, there you go. Delicious, very filling, and healthy because the meat that I chose have a whole lot less fat in it. If you like my channel, subscribe, send me comments. I'll definitely will reply. And I hope to see you soon. Peace, love, and see you soon.